Hey peeps, Claudia King here, founder of Automio, creator of Scale Up and award-winning legal innovator. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can get more ideal clients for your law firm using tech. So let's get into it. So peeps, lots of law firm owners are getting frustrated about the amount of time and energy it takes to sift through and triage all the client leads and new client inquiries that are coming into their law firm. Seems like a good problem to have, right? All of a sudden your marketing has taken off, it's working well, you're getting lots of new client leads and client inquiries, but then you get a new problem, which is how do you work your way through all those client inquiries and leads to figure out which of those clients you want to work with, which of those clients meet your ideal client profile. So the answer is to use an online quiz. Using technology, you can build an online quiz and put it on your website. And you get people who could come to your website to take the quiz, and you can ask them questions about themselves to figure out whether they meet your ideal client profile. Lots of lawyers are using online quizzes really successfully now. One customer of mine is she helps couples going through separations in an amicable way. So she uses an online quiz to get leads and figure out which ones of those leads meet her ideal client profile, and then she turns those leads into paying clients. Now she gets hundreds and hundreds of people going through her online quiz a month, which has been really, really great to see. But what I also see is a lot of lawyers creating online quizzes that pretty much no one ever does. So nobody ever wants to do the quiz because, quite frankly, the quiz is boring. People don't want to take the quiz. So that's something that lawyers often don't think about when they're creating an online quiz. They don't think about creating something that their ideal client really wants to do. So I've created a 5-step process to help you create a really fantastic online quiz that your ideal clients will really want to take to help you get more ideal clients. So step 1 is to write the press release first. So this is something that we do in my business quite regularly. For example, at the moment, we're building a new version of our technology, and before we even started designing this technology, we wrote the press release first. So the press release is really a statement, a media statement, all about your new thing, or your new service, or your new product. So this is a really good thing to do for your online quiz. Write a press release about it. You know, why is it successful? What does it do? Talk about that in the press release. So you're beginning with the end in mind. Step 2 is the 4 W's. So the 4 W's are who, why, what, and where. So who is the quiz for? So you need to get really specific about your ideal client. So who is your ideal client? Who is the quiz for? You need to be really clear about that. And not only do you need to know who they are, you need to know about them as well. So you need to know, about them demographically, so age, location, that sort of thing. But you also need to know about their fears, frustrations, wants, and aspirations, and about their values as well. The more you know about them, the more likely it is that you're going to be able to create a quiz that they're going to love. You also need to know what their buying behaviour is like, or what their online behaviour is like. Like, where do they hang out online? Are they hanging out in certain Facebook groups? Do they like Facebook? Do they like LinkedIn? Where do they hang out? That's really important to know as well. The second W is why. So why would your ideal client take this quiz? What's in it for them? Why would they take it? So you really need to figure out what a problem is that they have and how your quiz can give them something that will solve that problem, so that to give them a reason to take the quiz. So why would they take the quiz? You need to get really clear on that. That's really key. The third W is what. So once your ideal client has taken the quiz, what do they get at the end? So some people will just give an answer. So the quiz might deal with a certain question. You might also give some sort of a report at the end as well that provides a bunch of information. When I think about some really successful quizzes that I've seen over the years, there's always that one like, which Sex and the City character are you? Are you a Carrie or a Miranda or a Samantha? So, whether you're a Carrie or a Miranda or a Samantha, that is what you're getting out of the quiz. You're getting an answer. So how can what can you give your client or your ideal client at the end of the quiz that they want that will get them to take the quiz in the first place? And then the fourth W is where. So where are you going to promote this quiz so that your ideal clients are going to see it and take the quiz? So this is why knowing their buying behaviour or their online behaviour is really important. Are they hanging out in certain Facebook groups? If so, can you go and share the quiz in the Facebook group? Or are they Googling? Are they Googling to get an answer to their problem? In which case you could run a Google ad that takes them through to your website and you can have the quiz there. So really important to understand where you're going to promote this quiz once you have created it. Step 3 is test the topic. So at this stage, you still haven't created the quiz, okay? We're still in the planning phases. So step 3 is test the topic. So once you know your 4 W's, there'll be a few quiz topics that you are thinking about. So before you create the quiz, it's really important that you choose a topic, because the topic is key, a topic that's really going to resonate with your ideal clients. So the best way to do that is to come up with a couple of different potential quiz topics and then test your audience about it. So the best way to do this, the best way to test your ideal audience is to do some split testing with your mailing list. Now, a split test is when you send an email to your mailing list, and to half the email list you send email A, and to the other half you send email B. So choose 2 potential quiz topics, put one quiz topic in the subject of email A, put the second quiz topic in the subject of email B, and then you send those emails out to your mailing list, and then whichever one gets the highest open rate, so whichever email gets opened the most, is probably a really good indication that that's the quiz topic you should go for. Now, would it be random for your mailing list to get an email just with a quiz topic in the subject line? Yes, it would be. So you do need to fill out the body of the email. So you could say something like, "Hi there, I am currently in the process of creating a really awesome online quiz for our amazing clients. To help me finish off this quiz, can you please answer this question?" And ask them a question that will help you create the quiz, or ask them a question that is some market research about your ideal client. It's really just to kind of pad out the email and make it not seem so random, but really what you're doing is you're testing the subject lines of the emails to see which one is more compelling, which one do people want to read about more. So that is number 3, test the topic. Number 4 is investigate your leads. So once you've chosen your topic, you're going to start building your quiz. And you need to ask your ideal clients questions that will help you come up with the answer that is the result of the quiz. But you can also ask questions that will help you figure out whether these people meet your ideal client profile or not. So you can have questions that you absolutely have to ask, because it will help you come to whether they're a Miranda or a Samantha or a Carrie, and you can also ask questions about them, like perhaps their location, their age, their income bracket, whatever it is that you need to know about these people to figure out whether they'd be an ideal client for you. You can sort of pepper the quiz with those questions as well. Step number 5 is clarify your call to action. So once you've had an ideal client go through the quiz and they get to the end and they get the result, the answer or the report, whatever it is that you promised them at the end of the quiz, it's a really good opportunity to ask that person to take some sort of an action at that point. It's a really good opportunity. You've just engaged with them. If they've liked the quiz, then they possibly do want to talk to you. So why not ask them to take an action? So you could ask them to, download a guide that you've got available. You could ask them to sign up for a webinar that you've got. You could ask them to book a call with you. So whatever it is that you'd like to do, you can ask them to do that. So those are the 5 steps. So let me just go through those 5 steps to creating an awesome online quiz that will help you get more of your ideal clients. So step 1 is write a press release first. Step 2 is the 4 W's, who, why, what, and where. Number 3 is test the topic, and do that before you build the quiz to get a really good topic. Topic is so key for a really, really good online quiz. Step number 4 is investigate your leads. Ask questions to help you figure out whether they meet your ideal client profile. And step 5 is clarify your call to action. Now, once you've got your online quiz and you've got it on your website and it is working and you've got people coming through it, which is awesome, you then end up with a situation where you've got people coming through, you're finding out information about these people, you've got their email address, you've engaged with them, but what do you do next? So some people, once they get to the end of the quiz, may take the call to action that you've asked them to do, which might be to book a call with you. But most people will not. Most people will not do that, and that's fine. That happens to everybody. Okay, so everybody who does these sorts of online quizzes, the call to action that they have at the end, not everybody taking the quiz will take it, okay? So what do you do with all the other people who do not take that action, who do not book a call with you? So then you need to nurture those leads and nurture them along the buying journey to become your client. And you can do that in a number of different ways, but 2 of the most popular is to send a sequence of emails over a certain time period. So it might be an email a week for over a month, or you may even during the quiz ask for those people's phone number, and you might give them a call, get on a call with them and see whether you can convert them into becoming your client. All right, peeps. Thank you so much for listening. As always, I want to challenge you to build your dream law firm so that you can have more impact, freedom, and money in your lawyer life. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
If there's anything these past months have shown us, it's that the time to make lasting, impactful change in the legal industry is right now. So I want to challenge you to shake things up and create change today. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share this video with your lawyer friends. See you next week.